Hi everyone and welcome. I am Ileana Leca and I teach English in George Coșbuc Bilingual National College. Join me here every Monday for an English lesson. In these English lessons, we're going to have some guests. And my guests today are Patricia and Francesca.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Now, I know this is the first day of school, but I cannot help but think of the summer holiday. Summer is very dear to me. And I bet summer is important to you too, because we all need a break. If I give you this beginning of a sentence, summer is, how would you complete it? Patricia?
For me, summer is a time when you relax. You just forget about all the duties you had and you just relax and forget about everything that's on your
All
head.
right. Thank you. How about you, Francesca?
When I think about this sentence, I think summer is a time when you have fun and go out with your friends just to get your mind away from school.
Great answers. I was thinking that the girls would give me simpler sentences like summer is fun or summer is magic. You know, when we learn a language, we learn lots of words and then we try to put them together. In English, first of all, we need a subject, and summer is our subject in this sentence. We then need a verb, and that is. And of course, you can add one more word and you form a simple sentence. Summer is magic. Summer is fun. But the girls produced more complex sentences. They mentioned something about summer being a time for relaxation. Yes, after a long year in school, we all need a break. Summer is also a time when we have lots of fun. So, just so we can remember how we form simple sentences, I've prepared here a very simple sentence. Summer is a time for, and here's a picture for you. What would this picture inspire you with? How would you finish this sentence? Francesca, summer is a time for?
Summer is a time for having fun.
Excellent. All right, good. There's no right or wrong answer. Just because my suggestion here was the word relaxation, it doesn't mean it's the right answer. And let's try one more. How about this picture? Patricia, what does this inspire you with? Summer is a time for?
New adventures?
Yes, very good point. Some people are more active, more energetic. When it comes to summer, they enjoy being involved in sporting activities, adventures, something that provides them with a rush of adrenaline. Or, in some cases, summer may mean spending it with people your age. And I'm now talking about you, Patricia and Francesca, people your age. Spending time on youth camps. How would you finish the sentence now? Summer is a time for, Francesca?
For meeting new people.
Excellent. Meeting new people also means making new friends. And when we meet new people, make new friends, we also make lasting memories. So these are some examples of how we can form more complex sentences when we talk about summer and what summer means to us. Now I'd like us to move on. And since we're still talking about holidays, I'd like us to think of those places where we can go on holiday. Patricia, where can you go on holiday?
I think the most significant thing that comes to my mind would be the beach.
The beach,
Because
yes. Very good.
It's
Okay. Please pay attention to the preposition we use after the verb to go. We say during the holidays or on holiday, you can go to the beach. Go to the beach. All right. Francesca, can you add anything else? Where else can we go?
We can go to the mountains.
To the mountains, indeed. A very good point. Could you add anything else to this list?
Maybe go sightseeing somewhere if you're passionate about it.
All right. Very good. Yeah. For the sake of this exercise, I provided one more option using the preposition to, because I want everyone to learn this. You go to a certain place. So you can go to the beach, you can go to the mountains, or you can go to the countryside. And since we're talking about traveling to a certain place, maybe we can also take into consideration the means we use to travel somewhere. If we want to express the means that takes us somewhere, for instance, the plane, the car, the bus, we use the preposition by. So we travel by plane to a certain place, or we can travel by bus. There is one exception to this rule. Can anyone help me? Which is the exception to using the preposition by when we talk about traveling?
Going on foot?
Right, very good. So when we talk about those situations in which we walk somewhere, we no longer use the preposition by, but we use on. We say on foot. You go on foot, which means you walk. Thank you, Patricia. And let's move on. This is a more complex activity in which we're still talking about means of transport. Remember, for those of you who are watching this, that every English lesson will also be available on YouTube. When we get to such activities, which may take a bit more time for you to do, you can pause the recording, take your time to do the exercise, and then watch the rest of the video to make sure that you've done the exercise correctly. So, girls, I'd like us to consider these means of transport and arrange them in the three suggested categories, whether they are means of transport in the air, on land, or on water. Patricia, will you please scan the list and tell me all those words which designate means of transport in the air?
Yes, the first one will be a plane, then the balloon, then the helicopter, and I think that's all, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, so you said plane, balloon, and helicopter. All right. Francesca, will you tell us all those words we use to talk about traveling on land?
Yeah. We use the car, the bus, the bicycle, the scooter, the van, and the motorbike and the train.
All right. Thank you so much. Which means the remaining words are those means of transport that we can take on water. And here are all of them arranged according to the three categories. When I said that you can pause the recording in order to do your exercise and then move on with the video to check your answers, this is what I meant. And one more piece of advice, if there are words you don't understand, you could look them up in a dictionary. You can use an English dictionary, or you can simply Google search the meaning of the word. You can use Google Translate, of course. And for the sake of this exercise, can either of the two of you explain what a van is?
A van is a bigger car with a bigger trunk. That is used most for transportation, not for regular
Right.
going out.
Oh, okay, good. And Francesca, can you explain what a cruise ship is?
A cruise ship is a bigger boat that you take if you want to go on vacations and stay on it while it that goes on the river.
From port to port, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Excellent. Good. And while on a cruise ship, people also get engaged in all sorts of activities whose purpose is to help them socialize with other people, meet new people, make friends, and of course, relax. And since I've been talking about means of transport, it only makes sense to connect this to different types of holiday. And I believe it was Patricia who first mentioned going to the beach. Yes, I think that this is one of the ways in which people prefer to spend their summer. A beach holiday means that people go to the beach to relax on the beach, to lie in the sun, to swim occasionally, and children actually love making sand castles. So remember, we call this a beach holiday. But of course, more energetic, more adventurous people might prefer going on an adventure holiday. It means they do exciting activities like rock climbing. Remember the picture on the first slide? Or maybe whitewater rafting, as you can see in this picture, or even hiking. What does hiking mean? Can you help me?
Hiking is when you walk on a mountain. You like go up.
Right. Or you can go in a forest and walk in a forest. So enjoy wildlife, enjoy nature. And that would be an adventure holiday. We'll move on and talk about safari trips. Now, safari trips means that people take a journey in the wild. The purpose is to observe animals in their natural habitat. And Africa is the preferred one because you can see lions, for instance, if you're lucky, that is. So remember, safari trips. And we'll move on to discuss one of my favorite ways of spending summer, and that would be going on a camping trip. It means that you spend time in nature, stay on a campsite, in a tent, and also enjoy outdoor activities like hiking. We mentioned this earlier. And of course, at night, you can enjoy a beautiful scenery and watch the stars, which I find quite relaxing. And let's not forget road trips. It means exploring different places by car, traveling to attractions, enjoying landscapes in a country. And remember, they are called road trips because it means you're on the road. And of course, we need to mention cruise vacations. People enjoy relaxation while on board a cruise ship, and this is what a cruise ship looks like, while also exploring activities on board, and of course, enjoying the sights in the various ports of call along the way. And probably one of the most popular ways of spending summer would be going on sightseeing tours. Sightseeing means that we travel to places of historic importance, places of interests, maybe museums, galleries, historical sites, tourist attractions, and while doing so, we immerse into their culture. We learn about their history. And this is something that people generally enjoy. And of course, there are many, many other ways of spending our holidays, but I would also like to mention, and that will be the last one, a staycation. It's a term that has become popular for the past 3 years. It was introduced back in 2020. It means when people no longer travel to other places in order to spend their holidays, but rather stay at home and enjoy local attractions. Parks could be a good example, but of course there could be leisure activities that we can get involved in while being close to home. Staycation, that's the term we use. And of course, the word in itself combines two words. Stay, because you stay at home, and cation, which is from vacation. So instead of going somewhere, we stay at home. And it's over to you now, because we're going to use all the words that we learned today in order to complete some advertisements. Now, advertisements are texts whose purpose is to give us information about something while also attracting us to a place in this case, because we're talking about holidays. These, and we're going to have 5 such examples, are advertisements in which we're told about different types of spending our holidays. We are going to use these words: adventure holiday, safari trip, sightseeing tour, cruise vacation, camping trip, beach holiday, in order to complete in each of these advertisements the missing words. So wherever you see this dotted line, this is where we need to use these words. So what we're doing now is to practice the types of holiday that I have talked about earlier. Now, if you're watching this at home, it could be a bit difficult to read while I'm talking, but if you're watching it later on YouTube, make sure that you pause the video and do the reading at your own pace in order to complete the text. What the girls who are my guests today will do is to spot some keywords that will help them identify the missing heading to use there on the dotted line. And of course, I will ask them to read these to you. Patricia, would you like to start? Can you please read this first advertisement? And when you get to the dotted line, tell me please which of these fits there.
Are you ready for a summer of fun, sun, and endless discoveries? Embark on a fantastic cruise vacation that's perfect for kids and families. Highlights: sunny days. Feel the warm sun on your face as we sail through sparkling blue waters. Island adventures. Explore secret beaches, build sandcastles, and search for seashells on exotic island. Delicious dining. Enjoy yummy meals with new friends, from pizza parties to your ice cream galore. Book your voyage today.
All right, thank you so much. Now, Patricia, can you tell me which words helped you identify that this is a cruise vacation?
The first one was a summer of fun, sun, and endless discoveries. Those were the main words. And then there was the word embark, which guided me to the cruise ship.
Thank you so much. And we're going to move on to the second advertisement. Francesca, it'll be your turn.
Roar into adventure. Embark on an exciting safari trip and journey to the wild wonders of nature. Highlights: meet the animals, get up close with majestic lions, playful elephants, graceful giraffes. Starry nights, camp under the twinkling African sky and listen to the sounds of the wild. Nature's beauty. Discover stunning landscapes and breathtaking sunsets like never before. Get ready to explore, discover, and experience the heart of Africa.
Thank you, Francesca. Which were the keywords to help you identify safari trip as being the answer?
Probably the first one was roar and wild.
All right, yeah, majestic lions, playful elephants, graceful giraffes. All right, here's one more. We'll come back to you, Patricia, and please dive into summer fun.
Make a splash with our beach holiday, the ultimate summer getaway. Delight. Golden sand. Relax on soft, sandy beaches and soak up the warm sun. Ocean adventures. Surf the waves, build sandcastles, and explore colorful reefs. Seaside bliss. Enjoy beach games, picnics, and endless laughter with family and friends. Book your escape. Ready to dive into the ocean of fun? Secure your spot for the perfect holiday.
Thank you. Of course, this is a beach holiday, sandy beaches, building sandcastles, exploring colorful reefs as well. Back to you, Francesca, for another one.
See the world with us. Uncover wonders on journey of discovery. Highlights famous landmarks. Witness iconic sites and historic treasures up close. Cultural gems. Immerse yourself in the diverse cultures, traditions, and local life. Breathtaking views. Capture stunning panoramas from the best vantage points. Get ready to explore, learn, and create memories on our sightseeing tour.
All right, so sightseeing tour is your choice. Excellent, good. And the last one goes to you, Patricia.
Get ready for thrills, challenges, and unforgettable moments. Highlights. Epic expeditions, conquer towering peaks, explore untamed jungles, and venture into the wild. Adrenaline rush, feel the excitement of rock climbing and whitewater rafting. Nature's playground, immerse yourself in nature's wonders from roaring waterfalls to stunning canyons. Ready for an adrenaline-fueled journey? Prepare to conquer the unknown and write your own adventure story on our adventure holiday.
Excellent. Thank you so much. So that is adventure holiday. And with this, we have finished our first English lesson, which I hope you have enjoyed a lot. I am going to say goodbye now to our guests. Patricia, Francesca, thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And I'm going to say goodbye to you too. But please remember to join me here every Monday for another English lesson. Goodbye.